I believe it is time for you to understand how to move forward, how to get out of a poverty mindset that they've got you trapped in, and how to overcome fear and anxieties about becoming the person that you were truly meant to be. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do just that, and we're going to have a discussion on why they want to keep you trapped in the rat race, in the matrix, and why they are using fear as a tactic to hold you down and not allow you to become the person that you were truly meant to be. Let's go. Oh yeah, one more thing. I highly suggest that you watch this entire video. Let's start with this. I find this very interesting, but have you ever noticed that people act a certain way and they continue to act a certain way, and it's almost impossible for them not to act that way? It's like a habit, right? It's like something that you do over and over and over again, and you don't realize that you're doing it because it's been programmed into you, right? These are the things that we're going to be talking about. These are the things that are so deeply programmed in your mind, in your subconscious mind, that you do them without even noticing, without even thinking about them. And I know some of you guys are going to say, no, I don't have that. I'm in control of my own thoughts. I'm in control of my own mind. But I really challenge you to think about the things that you do subconsciously that you really don't realize, the state of mind that you're in, the state of being that you're in, how you were feeling and how you respond to those feelings. These are the things that we're talking about. And one of the biggest tips I'm just going to throw out there right now, number one is realizing them, and number two is unprogramming these things. Once something is learned, it has to be unlearned. So check this out. Let's look at our mind as a supercomputer, right? Because in reality, it is just that. It is a supercomputer with unimaginable potential and limitless opportunities for growth, development, and knowledge. So if it's a supercomputer like thing, right? When you get a computer, let's say maybe 5-10 years ago, there was hardware programmed into that computer, and if you try to reboot that thing up now today, it would not work with this new software that we have. So guess what? For this new computer to work and perform to its full potential, we would have to unprogram the old software and reinstall the new updated software. So we have to do that to ourselves. But here's the hard part. Most of us did not choose what we were downloaded with, what things that we learned early in childhood. These are the things that I said are in our subconscious mind that we have to unprogram. So it's going to take some work. These are the things that you learned in childhood from family members, your parents, the people that watched you, the people at school, schools in general, the movies that you watch, the Disney shows, all of these things that have programmed you to think a certain way and to be just like everybody else. But guess what? You know it, and I know it. Deep down, you are not just like anybody else. You are different, and it is time for you to take back that feeling that you have deep down in yourself and in your stomach, that you are different. You have unlimited potential, and you are going to be the person that God intended for you to be. So let's get back to this operating system, right? We are programmed right now currently, or you are programmed currently with a failure operating system, something that has set you up to fail, to be in poverty, to not be at your fullest potential. So when you guys hop on YouTube or read a certain book and somebody gives you the information of a positive operating system, something that is going to work, that has worked, that is proven that it can work, and you try to implement it, your computer or your mind is going to tell you, no, that is not correct. That is not the operating software that I've been programmed with. And it is not going to work for you because you have yet to undownload that bad, failed operating system. So In order to do this, you have to forget a lot of the things that you have been taught. Forget that the business people are corrupt and evil. Forget that your brain is not a supercomputer and that you can only learn it. Your brain is limitless. You have to forget that going to school and getting an education and learning how to sit in at a desk job and sit behind a computer and work like a little part in a cog is the right way to do it. You have to think outside of the box. You have to use your creativity. You have to be you for you. And most importantly, you cannot operate out of fear. They have you controlled by fear. They have you controlled by fear. I had to say it twice so you heard it and understand that when you are operating out of state of fear, you are being manipulated and controlled by the people at the top. However, you have the capability of making that switch, flipping that light switch to on, unprogramming what you've been taught your entire life. And guess what? You can change. Your mind is plastic, it is malleable, and you are in control of your own life. Trust me when I say this, it is not going to be easy. It is not going to be done quickly, because when you are unprogramming something and re-downloading a new program, guess what? That little bar, that little wheel is going to be spinning. It is going to take time. It is going to take time. And it is going to take a good social circle, a good network of people, a good network and resource of information, good books, good YouTube videos, good social media, in order for you to make that change. But it is possible. There is no better time than now to invest in yourself, to get yourself on track physically, to get yourself on track mentally, and to get yourself on track spiritually. When you get those three things in alignment, you are able to move mountains. You are able to break down this mindset and trap that they have you in, and you will start to see life and the world through a new set of lenses. So trust me, guys, you have the capability of doing so. But first, you have to realize what they have you working for and what they have you chasing over and over and over again in a constant state of fear and a poverty mindset. They have you thinking that working 40 hours is going to somehow get you out of the slave mentality, out of this race to get more and buy more and do more. But no, once you are able to disconnect from that, realize that you have other sources of income, other sources of knowledge and power that you have within yourself, and you are no longer afraid to tap into that, you will be limitless. All right, guys, 247 ATP, that is me. I'm checking out. Thank you for staying to the end of this video. Stay tuned for more just like this.